It's your boy in the 10 Man Cave D, back again with another one, another YouTube video for you. And in this video, we will be discussing my votes for the Game Awards 2025. Again, that's airing this Thursday, December 11th, 2025. So these are my votes for these specific categories. So we're going to start off with Best Ongoing. For this category, my vote is Marvel Rivals. That's on, PS5, Xbox, PC. I mainly play on the PC version, but yeah, with over 500 hours in, it's my most played multiplayer game of this year. It fits the Marvel IP right. Price on microtransactions fair compared to their competitors, other live service games such as Fortnite, Overwatch. I find the pricing is fair, and the reward players a lot of freebies for just playing the game, doing achievements and stuff. You could get in-game currency to get cosmetics and things like that. So I think it does a very good job of that. And the game is just fun. It's a fun hero shooter. And I've been playing it for a year. And it's very enjoyable. And my girl Emma Frost, god damn, you know what I'm saying? So enough said with that. So next category we're going to discuss is Best Sports Racing Game. And my vote is going to be, you should know what my vote is anyway, but it's going to be Mario Kart World. Yes, Mario Kart is the king of kart racing, period, full stop. It deserves this reward, but these jurors might be full of it, so make sure you vote so we can break the tie, all right? Because as you know, as I said in my rant, if you missed it, you go watch my rant. There might be some foolishness going on here, but we'll see. But not only does this game looks graphically gorgeous, the trick reel system component they have in the game is innovative. It opens up endless possibilities of fun racing. It has a bunch of characters, costume from the Mario franchise. The soundtrack is amazing. All your classics from the Super Mario and Mario franchise is there. And then I forget to mention Knockout Tour. That should be in every Mario Kart going forward. So that is my best racing game of this year, is indeed Mario Kart World. So if you and just as a reminder, if you like what you see here, please subscribe, like, comment. I always like to hear your feedback. But we're not done yet. Let's keep it going. Next up is Best Adaptation. I'm going to give that to Splinter Cell Death Watch. But I'll be fair, I didn't watch most of these shows this year. But as a big Splinter Cell fan myself, I say this is a must watch on Netflix. Very enjoyable spy action, good storytelling. Sam Fisher and McKenna ain't fools to mess with. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, it's a awesome adventure, awesome first season, and they're gonna renew it. There's actually gonna be a season 2. So basically, the first episode lays the foundation for the show, and it draws you in. This is truly a Splinter Cell story. Also, what's it? Lev Schreiber, aka Sabretooth. Who, if those who watched the live action X-Men Fox movies back in the day, makes a great Sam Fisher, surprisingly. Well, or not surprisingly. Great actor. He does a good job. So next up is my next category going to be that I voted on was a most anticipated game. And I know GTA 6 is probably going to win this category. But my pick out of all these nominees is 007 First Light. as a big James Bond fan, it's been a minute since we got a James Bond game, and I'm looking forward to this one. The world's first action spy is back. It's a long time coming. And yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait for this one. Got a pre-order on Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm ready to pick it up come this March or next year March. So that's my most anticipated game that is coming out next year. So, and finally, we're gonna put these two categories together because this game is nominated for both of them. That's best family game and game of the year, and that's no surprise. My game of the year and best family game. Looking at the nominees, is going to be Donkey Kong Bonanza for the Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, a technical marvel, and these are my reasons. A couple of reasons why I think it should be Game of the Year. So it's a technical marvel with its environmental gameplay breaking mechanic, and does this with high graphical fidelity. You could break anywhere, you could dig anywhere, and it does this at amazing graphical fidelity, which is not only impressive but highly addictive and fun. The environment is basically Donkey Kong's weapon. Donkey can grab any structure, i.e. a rock, from the ground and use it as a blunt object, throw it, or surf with it. And this all works seamlessly. So in other words, it has a high level of play control for a platformer. It's a platformer, action adventure as well. And it does this masterfully. The story, even though cartoonish, is told through your gameplay experience with Donkey Kong and Pauline. Pauline's facial expression evolve as you progress through the game, so highlighting character development. All right, and I don't want to spoil too much, but you can imagine how that works, right? So in other words, the story is not only told directly, like a movie, but it's told indirectly to the interactive experience, right? And it does this in a very unique way. A lot of Nintendo games do this, but I find specifically Donkey Kong Bonanza does this in a very way that maybe elevate what other Nintendo games did before it. And yeah, so the game has masterful level design. When the player moves to the level, there are endless possibilities. The game also does a great job of rewarding players when they break on an intended path. Donkey Kong's power-ups adds a new dimension of gameplay mechanics. As you progress, you experience a new feature every time. When you progress, you get your power grab. It's basically like it unlocks like a new experience every time as you progress through the game. The different environmental elements, the rocks and glass and all these other elements they have, elemental things that you can interact in the game, evolve as you progress, and it presents new puzzles for the player. And these puzzles get more complex as well as you progress through the game as well. So these are a couple of reasons why I believe Donkey Kong Bonanza is a fantastic game, and for sure my game of the year of this year, 2025. So yeah, so these are my votes for the Game Awards 2025. So tell me what you guys think. What are your votes? What are your favorite games of this year? Comment below. And if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to see more videos from yours truly. You could also in the links or in the video description to my Twitch page if you want to see more streams. I'm currently streaming Metro Prime Beyond So you want to see walkthroughs and gameplay, follow my Twitch page, and you could all my social media and links to that are in the video description. So thank you guys for watching and have a good one. Peace.